have not completed no-hit run of the whole game, because, well, I only have to complete the first world no-hit run basically to get 3 shots at the hard mode. I've completed a full playthrough. Not getting hit anywhere would be quite ridiculous, as in one go. At least right now, because it's really tricky. You make a single mistake, and well, that's potentially run over. It's very punishing, but in a good way, because it's almost always your fault. Let's put it that way. There is certain instances when I'm not quite sure whether the game didn't register my input. But for the most part, it's always your fault if you die or get hit. Because the enemies are very, very predictable. Even if you, for example, have never been in a specific area, you can predict what's going to happen and how you have to deal with it. Simply because the enemy behavior is so consistent. That works. That was lucky. Uh-oh. What happens if I get a Thor symbol while I still have a Thor symbol? I never actually tried that. I will always throw that spear there to get rid of the other guy. I think that was simply an extra point. Nothing beyond that. It doesn't come down just like that. I wonder what he is triggered by. Ah, I was too slow. Next try. Oops. I don't have to kill the lower one, but I feel like it's safer to do it. So let's not get hit this time, just before. I can simply run into that thing with a shield. Okay, 2 souls. another treasure right there. So, no hit run through the stage. Well, not really no hit. I still have all my means. I should get another soul right here. How many souls do I need? Technically only one. But every soul I get is another attempt at the difficult mode, basically. So I have 3 attempts now. And I believe if I don't get hit and pick up the next few chests, I will get another attempt fairly soon. Okay, that was special treasure basically. I simply have to pay attention. Basically, I'm an idiot. I jumped too early and I hit my head. Souls are lives in this mode. Shouldn't have happened. I probably should take this. There is no safe route. I don't think. Whatever. I feel like the later stages, as in compared to normal modes, seem to be easier, as in the extra mode stages, compared to the more normal modes. However, this might simply be because, well, I get better. And I was more careful. There's a strategy to every enemy. So as long as you don't mess up somehow, you win. It's really that easy. Well, easy to understand anyways. Not necessarily to do it. I'll wait here now for the clam. It's way less risky waiting. Killing that clam. Getting that chest, don't press down before you land, otherwise you destroy the spear you're currently standing on, which is not desirable at all. Oh. Works. For this chest up there, my first time getting it, I went on the left here. As in, I jumped up on the left, which is not the intended way. The way you are intended to do it is getting it by doing these jumps without getting hit by other stuff, I guess. It's not even that difficult, you simply have to know how to do it. So, I got another treasure. I believe 2 more, and I'll get another soul. Oh, there is already another soul. So I think you need less treasures in order to get another soul once you have already some souls, or you are in the hard mode level. Whatever. This is now really hard mode. Because I only have a very limited time to get up there. Wow, that was stupid on my end. Oh no 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 no! Oh god. Yes, you will drown. Yes, it is an instant kill. If only I didn't play it that horribly. Oh well. Too bad. I'll wait for another one. Those green guys, by the way, if you try to take them head on, they are faster than you in hitting. So going for them head on is not advisable at all. Wait for this mine to come so I kill the clam while doing it. Never mind. The reason why I want to get in here is the air pocket, so I have enough time to prepare these jumps without rushing it. I'm reasonably certain it is no problem to get up here, because I've never failed it, not even once. Not even the first time through. Well, I'm that guy. Simply taking it safe. Getting another air refresh, and going on. I want to hit my head on the ceiling there so I get to the clam a bit faster. And the first boss, basically. Well, the second one, I guess. It is the exact same boss as in normal mode. But this doesn't make it any easier though. I go to the left side because I'm used to standing on the left side basically. Oh well, I guess that works. I shouldn't have jumped over there. I could have simply stood and slashed, but I didn't realize that. I got another soul. Nice. Mambot? That doesn't make any sense. Thank you. By the way, just in case. Gold, a ton of gold, indeed. You can't even bathe in it, more or less. I'm not sure what's the purpose of the gold. Other than score, I guess. So, the second hard mode stage. I've only completed that once, and that was very, very slowly. Very, very, very slowly. As in, I have no idea how to do it fast. Because I really would like to beat it. Yeah, the thing is, in this game, taking it slow is actually a valid approach. Unlike Ninja Gaiden, doing it the slow way, you can plan everything, and it works out properly if you plan it properly, basically. You don't want to hit the zombies in the feet, because they will throw their upper body against you. Just saying. Another soul. Nice. That's 5. I guess the better I get in the earlier levels, the easier it is going to be. This guy will jump now. I've never taken the lower route by it. Oh, never mind. I have to take the lower route here. Also here, if I go to the right side of this pillar, there will spawn a ton of zombies. So I defeat the big guy from here. I don't have to worry about him while I fight this skeleton guy. The blue skeletons will try to hit me. They take 2 damage. But since I do 2 damage, it works out in the end. I really have to explore those levels at some point. Currently, I simply would like to complete them. That was kind of scary. That was dumb. I should not have gotten hit there. That was stupid on my end. There's another chest up there. I cannot get it. I would have to go all the way to the left. Am I planning to speedrunning? I'm not planning on it, but let me put it like this. If I play it enough, currently it looks like it. If I play it enough, I get good enough at it, so the jump, or yeah, I guess the jump you could say from doing it casually and speedrun gets smaller and smaller, and once that's basically gone, I have no reason not to speedrun it. Also, I remember those souls spawn in horrible positions. Yeah, seriously. You don't want to get hit. Obviously. I still have no idea how to pass them properly. Currently it seems like mostly luck. Oh god. Getting hit like that is simply not acceptable. No reason to pick that up, doing it anyways. Greetings, Ruby cunt. Yeah, we'll see about that. Currently it looks likely, but I don't like making promises and then not keeping it for any reason really. Also, speedrunning it would mean I have to somehow learn how to kill the hard mode. Well, how do you call that mode? I don't think it's hard mode because the levels seem to be slightly easier than the regular mode. But I'm not sure if that's simply because I'm, I guess, better at it now. But in any case, I will have to figure out how to pass these areas quickly, which could be really difficult to learn, because, well, limited lives. Oh, I shouldn't try to jump, the ceiling is too low here. Also, if I'm not mistaken, I missed the Thor symbol. Did I? I'm not sure. Also, those wisps really spawn in horrible positions. Obviously that's deliberate. Doesn't make it any better. Okay. Let's see. I don't have to go to the right here, that's only for money. Or score, I guess. Which is technically the same to me. Just for info, I've played through this and the next... hang on, how do you call it? 1cc mode, okay. Okay, let's call it 1cc mode. So, I've played through this and the next one already. Yesterday, technically. Well, it's technically today. And I feel like doing it slowly was highly beneficial, since I can plan basically everything. It's really not difficult. Except for this guy. This one on the lowest, the last one of those spears. I didn't notice those were going all the way. So that hit me the first time through. It's not nice at all. Oh. Okay, that should work. That was stupid. Well, I get it back, I guess. But that was pointless. Nobody found the 7 good endings so far? Well, I think from here on it's pretty obvious how I get into the 7th world. At least in my opinion, it's pretty obvious. Never gotten that before. So, second symbol. I feel like it's time to change that Rubicon. This boss is surprisingly easy, to be honest. Not saying he is easy, but surprisingly easy, so to speak. Oh, that's stupid. That will hit me. I'm an idiot. Yeah, he says and gets hit horribly. That's classic. That's so classic. I feel stupid now. Okay. Yeah, I definitely understand why. They are deliberately not too difficult, because, well, you have to complete the whole stage in one go. The only thing I would... let me put it like this, I feel like the bosses are well balanced considering the stages you have to go through. However, the last boss could be... actually, it isn't the last boss technically, but the boss where you get to save right in front of him could be slightly, let's say, more difficult for my taste, but I enjoyed breathing it, I guess. Okay. Ghouls and Ghosts. I really should play Ghosts and Goblins or Ghouls and Ghosts at some point. I still haven't done that. Yeah, that boss was surprisingly easy. He says and gets hit repeatedly. That's so classic. You should never say that. Especially as a speedrunner, you should know that, right? So, also I like that interaction with smashing that bat against the wall, killing the enemy. So amazing. No! Oh god! I'm an idiot. Wop wop wop. Also, I love that you can, if you throw the spear at the highest point, you just throw over the next tile. You ran out of time. That's unfortunate. feel like time is basically the biggest enemy for, let's say, good games. However, as far as I can tell, you had a lot of time for making this good game as good as it is. And the difficulty is really nice, like balanced in my opinion. Since once you completed the stage, even once, or basically you know how, it isn't necessarily difficult anymore. It's simply a matter of executing the strategy properly. Which is also why I like it. You cannot simply rush. Well, you can, but that's stupid. You cannot necessarily simply rush the levels. Also, that's probably the most obvious of the Thor symbols I've met so far. That's a bit weird. Also, that background, I mean the middle one, that looks badass. Why did I miss the Thor symbol in the previous stage? That was really on my end. Almost a year. I can tell though that those levels are really well crafted. As in, generally, let me put it like this, in roguelikes such as, well, I guess Rogue Legacy is the most obvious example. I don't like the levels because it's random, it's not deliberate. Here everything is deliberate and put in places. Basically handcrafted. Which, in my opinion, is much nicer compared to, well, obviously not doing it that way. I don't think I can get that chest from here. I can open it, but that's pointless. I know how to get it from the left, but I'm not going to risk that. That would be silly. In case new players never realized they exist. Well, let me put it like this. The first one I found was that one below, the Naptap flower. Amazing name, by the way. I know people are charities. That's the first one I found. Basically, I counted hits on the first flower, getting past it, which was 5, so I hit it 4 times and jumped on it with a down stab. And that's how I found my first Thor symbol in basically the second stage of the first world. Hey! Why are there so many spikes on the wall? I cannot climb that wall with so many spikes. Nice. So. What is Thor? By the way, is there some specialty if you get 2 Thor symbols? So I'm fully powered. I shouldn't lose it from here on. No, just bonus. Okay. Also, oh yeah, I forgot. No! I shouldn't have grabbed the Thor symbol. I could have. Could I have climbed back up? Oh, I don't think I could climb back up. Oh well. My fault, obviously. Who else's? That was scary. I shouldn't have rushed that. Also, these fire pits. It's not particularly hard, but it's so scary because it's an instant kill. I should get another soul here if I'm not mistaken. Oh, never mind. I didn't get enough treasure so far. Trogdor? I don't know who Trogdor is. Oh. Die. I never go below here because you can get the chest from the other side as well. Which is, in my opinion, a much more sensible thing to do. I don't think that will work. Oh. Have to place the spear a bit better. Just not enough. Silly. So many spears. I hope you cannot hear the traffic outside my window. Don't be silly. Oh. Okay, now we got it. Another soul. This should give me a good few attempts on the sky level. And by the way, I haven't figured out how to kill those guys properly. Should I get this? It is an additional hit I can survive. But frankly, it's not needed for this boss. Let me be honest, I still haven't figured out how to beat the snake boss properly, as in... The devs hinting that... Yeah, it's audible. Let me close the window. That's done. That's unfortunate. I still haven't figured out how to beat the snake boss properly, but my technique works. It's simply a bit slow. 2 hits per round. And how to do it? That's interesting. But for now, I might as well do it the slow way, I guess. I could also count hits. I think that was 6 so far. Oh, don't die. I'm an idiot. Oh, okay. Let me put it like this. That snake seems to be so fierce, as in, for all the other bosses so far, there was more or less a clear way on how to avoid taking damage, but the snake is so big. Not taking that damage seems to be really difficult. As in, I have no idea simply looking at it why and how. For all the other bosses, I instantly knew how to avoid damage because it was really obvious. The snake is a different thing, basically. I know I can simply block it, but blocking feels more natural. Nope. It's one of the alternate worlds. Yes, it is. I can buy this tail. What? That sounds interesting. Yeah, I feel like the snake is a bit out of place, to be honest. As in, as a boss. Not necessarily the design or the idea of it. Simply the execution, in the end. By the way, I have a question. Sometimes when I jump out of water... I'm not going to go for this, by the way. Never mind. Sometimes when I jump out of water... It seems like I cannot jump again, as in the second portion of the jump simply doesn't work. This is especially bad in the boss fight in the water level. Is it because of the interaction on when I release the button and when I push it again for the second portion of the jump, or how does that work? When I think about this, if I get both chests, I still don't get another soul. So I may as well skip this chest. So why the hell should I get it? Yes, it does nerf my upward momentum. But that's another thing, basically. As in, it effectively doesn't do the second jump. Maybe that's a keyboard issue, by the way. I'm playing on the keyboard. On the water boss, I walk all the way in the water to the left side, coming from the right, and then I hit the wall and try to double jump on top to the platform, which usually works, but sometimes if I don't press the buttons clearly, I guess, or something like that, they simply don't seem to register the second jump, and he slowly floats upwards and then back downwards again. I will try to reproduce that, and well, I guess I can send you a Twitch message about it. I'm mostly familiar with how mechanics in games work, because, well, that's easier to break them. You're familiar with those. So, if I can reproduce it reliably, I will send you a message or something like that. And yes, the upwards momentum out of the water seems a bit off, in my opinion. As in, I mean, it makes sense that you get slowed down jumping out of the water, but it feels like it's a smaller jump, as if you were to do it even completely outside the water, which, I mean, it makes sense from a physical perspective, but it feels slightly weird in a video game. The jump trick, roll and jump, as in rolling off ledges. I think I figured that out, if that's what you mean. Yes, I did. Wasn't particularly hard to figure out after the Donkey Kong Country reference, to be honest, but I think that's really awesome, as in, there were so many, not so many, but a few places where I felt like I should be able to do that jump, but it just wasn't possible. And with this, it is. The second basically water stage is the obvious example for it. I mean, just in the beginning, going down that slope, rolling, jumping, and hanging onto the chain. That's really amazing, by the way. And of that, there are so few basic moves, but they have so many uses. That's basically the thing I really like about games, and it's really well implemented here. I really have to figure out how to do this properly at some point. But once I figured out this, let's say, cheap tactic, I didn't feel like it was particularly compelling to try and figure out all the strategies, because the level was pretty difficult actually, in my opinion. Even the normal one, especially the normal one actually. And another soul. Nice. So basically, that's as far as I got. Well, not quite. I got slightly further. Yes. Also, how does that gold pile grow from the bottom up? That seems a bit odd. Oh, I can't... Okay, I will do that next time, thank you. I think you... well, I don't know if a snake can bite its own tail. There seems to be no interaction with the background, but that's something I would have to test. Oh. Next attempt. Also, by the way, after I figured out you can stand on those ledges to the side of the boat, this door symbol was pretty obvious. But I really like the placement. It seems like in those 1cc stages, the Thor's symbols are placed mostly at the beginning of the stage. So I still haven't figured out how to properly beat those red guys. Also, is it intended that those birds here... those birds simply face the wrong way and never attack? That seems quite odd. Is odd indeed. As in, am I attacking quote-unquote from the wrong side? Or, as in, is that the story? Oh, hang on. Do they attack also enemies if I trigger them? Ha! That might be that might be an interesting interaction. Oh. Nice. I'm always scared of those red guys. And I get another soul. I'm going right instead of left. You're right, the wind was blowing the... as in... Ah, I didn't notice that. It makes sense, I guess. Because I am Up to now I always approach also the boss from a different angle. So this does make sense indeed. Well, obviously you're right. You could say anything you want and you're right technically, but it makes sense, I mean. Those flying guys are so scary, even though they are actually pretty easy to take out. I'm not sure why I feel like they are so scary. I don't want it like this. This should give me a proper hate. Kill this guy on the right. That was stupid. Shouldn't have done that. I wonder whether there is a way to reach that chain. Or that's simply teasing. As in, there's no way to jump any higher there. Well, except for the double jump. And this seems to be slightly just not in the right height. Oh. Bye-bye. Greetings, Panda. It's been going pretty well. Oh, I'm more sneaky, so I get the crystal for being sneaky before they hide it. Which reminds me, I actually have no idea about the story of the game. Not a soul. That's plenty of attempts now. Eerie? Oh. Oh. You're right, Shevin. You're right. That is an option. Yeah, obviously the story isn't the point, but still kind of interesting what people come up with. Yes, the lives do carry over, and let me think about this. I only lost one so far in the whole playthrough. Thinking about it, it's quite ridiculous so far. As in, up to now I've known most stages. Because I played through them once. By the way, I feel like it's really interesting how to get this chest here. I think I missed a torch symbol. No! Why did I jump there? Ah! Silly me. I'm an idiot. Once again. Oh well. Yeah. I don't think there's much secret behind those banners. So... here's the problem. Actually, that should work out like that. Not going to risk a jump again. So, should I fight him before I get the sword? Because if I get hit once... but it's easier to fight him once I have the sword. You think I should fight him first? Lol, let's do that then. Okay. That seems pretty easy like that. Simply taking it slow, I guess. Now he probably will do his slow dive attack again. Never mind. Will he come up? If he doesn't, I don't mind. There's a second one waiting. That was quite interesting. Oh, that was stupid. Lower, fast, stop. Lower, fast. Yes, slow. Now it's the dive. Okay. Killed him. Good. So I got an additional hit left, basically. Are you stuck there? Have fun. My fire sword. You have to make sacrifices. Why would I ever fight this guy in this arena here? No reason. Also, I don't know what is down here. I simply assume it's death. Also, I learned how to do this. Ah! Never mind, I didn't. Oh, I can get back up here. I could. But my fire sword. So let's get the fire sword back. That was almost dumb. So, that's how you do it. I'm reasonably certain last time I tried to do a normal double jump because I forgot about the roll. Isn't exactly ideal. I should have simply defended. Actually, last time I didn't manage to get here in the first place. So that's a new area for me. Hi. I've never been here, so... going to be interesting. Oh, those are slopes. Those are probably the only things I've seen so far, which... I didn't expect this to be a slope here. I only saw the bright lighting outline of the blocks, but I didn't see the slopes. This looks interesting. A normal one can make it. Are you sure? Obviously you're sure, but it seems a really tight timing and the roll jump is not particularly hard to do. How fast will it push me? Okay, I have plenty of time. That's good to know. Will it push me simply past? I assume it does. Okay, that was easy enough. Okay, boss time. Killing me. Now it's boss time. Never been here from that side. So, let me think about the boss. I think this is the boss that gave me the most trouble out of all the bosses. So, beating him will be interesting. Blue banders are everywhere, sorry. Blue 27. What a name. Eh. Eh. I feel like that doesn't quite fit. I think your collision box is slightly off here. Just saying. Why would anyone try this? I have no idea. I tend to find such stuff for no reason. Okay, let me think about the boss. He was not particularly hard once I figured him out, but figuring him out was the tricky deal. So, I think he makes a slow dive, and then he will start doing hard dives on the left, and then on the right, and then in the middle. Then he will do his slow dive again. Oh, that's what I expect. Okay. Slow dive on the left, or the right this time. On the left still. Slow dive. And then the thing from the other side. Oh, still the same side. Seems easy enough actually once I figured it out. Simply... Oh, now it's the other side. Maybe it's dependent on where I'm standing. Oh, where are you going this time? Still the left. Oh, I forgot that almost. Middle. Full dive. Oh. Which side? This time it's right. That's random. Nice. No wait. Q&A? What is Q&A? Or QA? Quality assurance, wasn't that? I'm not sure if I'm good for quality. As in, I like trying to break games. I always hope that developers are not offended when I manage to break it. Hang on. That was the last boss, but there's still one symbol left. Does that mean I have to do the full tower in one go as well this time? I mean, I didn't get particularly much practice, but the tower seemed to be an interesting piece. Dracula's castle. Maybe. I find a lot of weird bugs, but to be honest, if I am supposed to find weird bugs, I prefer doing that in almost finished games. As in, where the people, the devs, think it's almost finished. Because finding bugs in alpha or beta versions is easy enough, and I assume you usually have enough stuff to do still. Okay. Going at it from the other side.